a bomb on board. Copy all. Live on YouTube, everybody. Just, get ready to turn your eyes away if this goes south quickly. It is an
Welcome,
unusual
everybody.
one for
Viewer discretion
sure.
is advised.
You can read what we got
Currently,
going
we're
on there. I'm trying
watching.
to read what's on the poster board that went up as for the.
Sorry about that. Currently, we're watching a alleged standoff in Los Angeles. Sorry, I don't got the camera up, guys. I got my daughter with me right now. Didn't expect this to happen, but we're jumping right on it. Got my mic up. We're acting real live. Sorry, my daughter grabbed my beard. Reacting real time live. If you can, go ahead, drop any comments, drop a like, and I would appreciate a subscribe. Not sure what's going on right now, but we're about to see what's happening. Right now, if you can't see it, the front of the van or the bus, what appears, says toxicology, test my corpse in this vehicle. I can't really see what the sign in the window said. I'm sorry, yeah, I can't really see what the sign in the windshield says, but let's get right into it, guys. Thank you for being in.
The vehicle parked. This was a pursuit through, well, mostly Los Angeles. Actually, I don't think it really got into Glendale, but it ended up here at the Costco. If you're local, you're like, oh, I know exactly where that is. Everybody knows where the Costco is off of Los Feliz in the Atwater Village area. But it was that bus-looking thing that they were chasing for a while. It has a bunch of graffiti on the. It says something about toxicology test on their corpse. On the side, it says something about the media, which I personally find to be interesting. I have an interest in that. LAPD, they're not finding any of this amusing at all. You can see the number of officers right there. Weapons are out. They actually have the area surrounded, meaning just in case this guy gets out and tries to run. Apparently, there's
Wow,
some
look at all the
officers. Oh,
officers
there they
there.
are. Everybody's kind of nearby. So if this guy tries to get out and run, then they are going to have that covered as well. The Costco parking lot, that's kind of interesting in itself. And if he was trying to draw attention to himself, why did he pick this area off to the side where there's very little going? Pick this area off to the side where there's very little going on. So many questions. So many questions. Right, guys, gals? But right now, they are definitely probably making calls, meaning loud with the loudspeakers saying, hey, we want you to do this, we want you to do that. Not sure what this is all about. I don't think anybody got out of the van, but possibly maybe we were just here just moments too late, and this person got out before it came to an end. You can see this. Let's see what they're doing
Abigail,
here.
appreciate you for
I venture
asking.
to
Not
say it
too
would be
sure what's
very
going on right
difficult for
now.
them
We're
to
getting
say, "Oh,
down
if
to
this
it
is your car, you can go
live
ahead and
as it's
take the car
happening.
and leave." I don't think that's going to happen. Are they? Is this a person that knows the person in the van? Maybe we're going to keep an eye on it. We're following along together, everybody. I'm trying to listen. There's definitely some conversation going on. Let's see if we can see the person. Maybe they're in the doorway. Um, maybe they're in the doorway. I'm going to work with. Okay, well, if she's talking on a speaker, wouldn't we like to see who she's talking to? I don't. I, is she talking on a speaker? I don't think she's talking on a speaker. I think we should see who she's talking to. Um, let's do a little bit of an orbit. I know we got a prime location here, Chris, but let's move around just a little bit. And if we could start clockwise. So now they're already talking about a command post. So they're settling in. This is going to be here for a minute. Not that I can see. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody in there. Oh yeah, there you go. He's on the phone. He just peeked his head out. Yeah, there's He's definitely talking to the person that is talking to him. This person right here. Now they're walking away. Yeah, I don't think you have to. You don't have to face the pole, ma'am. I don't think that's how that works. But let's see. Maybe this person is just going to kind of come up with an answer and just walk out.
It appears to be multiple people in the
I
bus.
see a
Sorry,
lot
guys,
of
just
these
ran off to drop my daughter off.
type of
Thank you guys
situations, and
for
there's
joining.
always
I
a
see we have a
possibility that
few
there's
extra people
something
in. Let's see what's
really
happening.
wrong with this person. Like maybe they do have some kind of weird diagnosis, and there is something wrong. But you also look at these people and you think to yourself, there by the grace of God go I. And I really mean that. I'm not trying to get all heartfelt and deep, but I mean it really truly is. It's like, what is this guy's story? How did he get here? Why is, okay. So we are coming back to this. Now Christian's interested in it. We were going to do the welcome to Torrance. Well, I guess the I can't do the internet stuff because everything's getting too busy. Everybody's talking in my ear, and I guess we want to put this back on television now, and et cetera, et cetera. So we're going to keep an eye on it. I wish I could join you guys, at least read some of the comments. I am kind of curious what you guys are thinking. I mean, yeah, 11:30 for KCAL. That's an eternity. 8 minutes. I'm going to turn the air on back. I mean, it is on. I had it closed. I just, when it blows
If
against the
anybody
mic,
is in
everybody
the
gets all
area, I would
weird.
actually
Oh,
like to know. Go ahead,
looks
drop
like it's
down
already
in the
coming to an
comments
end.
if you can. The live
I don't
chat,
know.
rather.
Nope. He's like, hang on a second. I got something for you. And you, I got something for you as well. Just give me a minute. My dustpan fell down there. I got, we got housekeeping we've been running amok lately. I don't see a weapon. Oh. Okay. All right. Well, the standoff is definitely.
All right, guys, it appears to be a white
Sorry,
male,
I
a
wasn't
little
sure.
older,
I wasn't sure
possibly
how you guys were going to
possibly in
toss
his
it to us.
40s,
The standoff is definitely
late 30s, giving
continuing
him
out
some
here
grace.
in the Atwater Village area. This is at the Costco parking lot off of Los Feliz. Now, that vehicle that you see right there got the attention of law enforcement. There's a lot of writing on it. Nothing is something that you can't read, but it is definitely a little bit disturbing. The driver of the vehicle made their way over here to the Costco, parked it, and now is out and is at least communicating with law enforcement. Definitely there's some sort of issues that person has, and there is also another civilian out here that they allowed to at least make contact with that person as well. I'm not sure where she went, but she definitely was allowed by law enforcement to make at least talk to that person, and the door did open up afterwards, and you see what we're seeing. There's a little bit more communication. Again, though, what this is all about, we'll find that out in the end. Right now, it's more of a standoff, and it's happening out here at the Costco parking lot in the Atwater Village. As far as the parking lot itself, they are not allowing anybody in, but they're definitely allowing folks out. I'm Stu up in Skybox. Back to y'all in the studio. Sorry about that, Christian. I wasn't. Oh, we're coming back. We're going to stay with this. Okay. All right.
Sorry, guys. Got the camera off right
Between you
now.
and I
Jumping
like
in real
cookies.
quick. Didn't want to take anything away from the view. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. Apparently, there's a standoff right now. Got a lot of officers on the scene. One guy, I believe, left the
Yes,
vehicle.
Christian, sir.
One guy, I believe, left the vehicle already. We still
Okay.
have one white male.
Contained. Got it. Melissa says he's wanted for criminal threats.
Sorry. All right. Got some free airtime in there. Sorry about that. One male left in the vehicle. Appears to be a white male. As I said before, another gentleman already left that area. Didn't tell if he left the van or not. Got, wow, it's a lot of police out there,
All right,
guys. And like I
sure,
said,
no problem. Let them dictate what we're going to do on our show as well. Not a problem. Is this wide enough, or where do you want your wide? I'm being serious. I do not want to upset them. I know how they get. Is this the wide they're looking for? Gabriel, thank you. Dave, it's moments like that I just want to hug you. Yes. Okay, Gabriel. Can we drift a little to the right? Okay, Gabriel. I'm not. You know I'm. Don't want to see anything like that, and I don't. And if I thought anything was like that was going to happen, I would be much more cautious. 10. Oh, are we going to do a toss? Okay. What a tease. Oh, hey, sorry about that. I thought we were done talking a few minutes. We're taking a look at what's going on out here. If you're just joining us, that van or that bus that you see right there with the gentleman in the doorway, that was a pursuit from earlier on. The original want is criminal threats. Don't know who those threats were against, but they were making threats, and that van trying to get the attention of officers, and they did. It got their attention. It turned into a pursuit, and it came here to the Atwater Village area. Like I said, this is the Costco where this vehicle found a parking spot, backed in and parked. LAPD, they did surround it, and they actually have officers nearby as well, just in case this person might want to try to get out and run. They also threw some spike strips out in front of the vehicle. You can see them right there. Now the driver and we believe the only person inside that bus is in the doorway there. They are communicating. You can see there is some sort of discussion, and that is a huge plus. Anytime that suspect is talking, that is what they want to see. They just want to bring this to an end, a peaceful end, get that suspect out of that vehicle, and then possibly whatever help that person might need. But right now, still very tense as they see the officers with their weapons out. They are keeping folks away from this portion of the parking lot. And as far as the Costco goes itself, they're not allowing anybody in, but they're allowing folks to leave. So if this is your plan this afternoon, you might want to check before you make your way over to the Costco in the Atwater Village area. I'm Stu and Skyfox. Back to y'all in the studio. We'll get it right. We got one more. Hey, Christian. Hang on. What's up? Got it. No, yeah. Let me see if I can listen to our CBS friends. I just have static. Both of them. 5 and 6.
Everyone that just joined, thank you guys for joining. If you can, go ahead,
If
leave
I
a
could hear
comment
your
in.
IFB, I could follow along with what you're talking about.
Go ahead, leave a comment in the live. Oh, sorry, 1 second.
If you guys didn't interrupt and said, hey,
Oh, thought
okay.
something was about to happen. Go ahead, leave a comment in the live stream chat. We would love to address any
Yeah, if
concerns you guys have, any questions. Not too sure what's going on right now. It's a parent
Yeah, that's what
standoff.
I'm saying. You know what? I have a feeling it's for the internet, and if it's for the internet, I can't. I can't hear it, so I'm just going to shut off their IFB. I don't know how long they're going to stay on it. I'll be sensitive for a little bit, but eventually I'm going to want to look and see what's going on. Oh. I dig the jumpsuit. Very cool. Copy.
All right, we'll go ahead and lower that a little bit. Sorry, guys, just trying to get in there every chance I can. Didn't want to take up any of the space in case something important happens. All right, guys. So, in case you're just now joining, it's an apparent standoff after an alleged chase. Let me put that in there. After an alleged chase by the LAPD, and apparently this white van over here in the corner backed in. One male, I believe, left the vehicle already or either left that direction. There's still what appears to be a white male still inside of the van. And if he didn't catch it, on the front of the van, he has some type of writing that says toxic sorry, police check toxicology check my body in this van. Repeat, toxicology text sorry guys, I got my daughter jumping all over me grabbing my beard. Otherwise I'd have my camera on. Sorry. So the front of the van actually says toxicology check this van and my body. It appears I think he wants to make it death by suicide by police. Sorry, guys. I'll just be quiet. My daughter's all over me. You guys would probably enjoy it more if I just shut up now.
Copy all. Thank you. Yeah, he's definitely got his agenda. He's talking to these guys like, explaining to them, this is why I'm like this, but yeah. Copy all. Good luck with that. This might be coming to an end. 10 seconds. He's changing his mind again. Well, the latest is that suspect in that bus that was short pursuit came here to the Costco area. You can see that person just took off his shirt. And I was actually kind of hoping that that was a, look, I don't have any weapons on me type of move. Maybe he was going to start making his way out of that bus, but it didn't seem like it's not going to move that quickly. Clearly that person has some mental issues or has some issues that are very important to him that maybe we just don't understand. The bus has a lot of writing on it, and it was in a pursuit. The original want per the LAPD is criminal threats, and that could mean a lot of things. Let's take a quick look at the Costco, show you what's going on out here. It's always busy, especially the one here off of Los Feliz. LAPD, they've got the parking lot kind of on lockdown. Basically, they're saying nobody is allowed into the parking lot anymore, but anybody that wants to leave is allowed to leave, well, with the exception of the suspect. They also have other officers posted nearby off the property just in case this person gets out and it turns into a foot chase or something like that. Clearly, this person has an agenda. He is talking with law enforcement. That is always a huge plus. There has been no injuries to anybody, thank goodness with that. But you know, when they start talking, that usually is an indication that there is some sort of resolve coming up. Hopefully we'll see that. You can see him sitting there in the stairwell of that bus talking with law enforcement. I am sure they have crisis negotiators en route as well. Hopefully this won't become a longer type of standoff. I said a bus. Oh. I kept calling it a van because it's kind of a van. Oh, thank you. You know, I kind of, it's one of those weird things. It's like, and I'm sure I'm not the only person that's like this. It's like you kind of like being by yourself, you know? I'm kind of good with being by myself, but then you see people like this, and I always think to myself, he could have used a friend. You know what I mean? He probably could have used somebody that was like really would have called him, you know, maybe on his BS, whatever it is. And it just, you know, it's just sad. And like I was trying to say earlier on too, it's like you just don't know how people like this get here, you know? Clearly is, what do you think, 50s? Yeah. Yeah, so he's lived his life, or a good portion of it. It's like, how do you wind up living in a, yeah, 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 welcome to my world, right? It's just, and then you get something, you know, you get some weird bug in your ear, like, you know, you're toxic or something, and it's like, and then you got, like, me and maybe a bunch of other people all out here judging you, you know, it's like, you know, are we right? I would venture to say we are. Are we in the right? That's where it gets a little difficult. I think I've seen it. But see, you know, I have, I, I personally can't take that stance or even say anything negative about it because I don't have that to fall back on. You know what I mean? It's like I don't. You know, if you look at my childhood, I mean, people who know me say that my parents were interesting, and they were. You know, I mean, everybody's interesting, right? But I don't. You got to take responsibility for you. You know what I mean? I you can't. I you know. Okay, so right in the beginning, but then when you get older, you should be able to decipher that and say, okay, I don't want to be that. That's not who I am, or let me, work around it. But at any rate, we don't, here we're doing psychology from 1,200 feet. You know what I mean?
Hello, yes,
Yeah.
everyone. This is currently not a live video. It ended
We got
about
really
an
quiet.
hour
Was somebody
ago,
talking at me?
maybe
I'm
around
sorry.
50 minutes.
Yes.
This
Well,
is a
now I can hear you. What's up?
sorry, he was saying some things, didn't want to cut
Okay.
anything off.
Is my audio on live now? Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it, and I understand, and I thank you, and I'm being serious.
Okay, yes, guys. The video is currently not live, but it's the first time that some people have happened to get a chance to see what's going on. So we're treating it as a live video. It was currently live when I saw it. As soon as I got my live broadcast going, it was still live. I just started it from the beginning. Let's jump back into it and let's see what's going on, guys. Leave any additional comments in there, man. I appreciate that one right there. Let me see, Kevin. I appreciate that. Flex Washington, love you too, man. I see you here almost every video I do. I see you a comment. Dan Cessna, see you looking out as well, man. Appreciate you if you're still here.
And like I said, that I'm not sure about this guy, but for the most part, everybody had weapons out. Now we see less weapons out. See if this guy still got his gun out or her. Yeah, she does, but it's pointed down. Yeah, I'm all SOS on my phone, so I can't get any internet.
Sorry, Patrick, not too sure how it ended. As soon as I seen what was going on, I didn't even check anything. I immediately hooked up the system, got it going, set it up as live, man, and we're actually experiencing it at the same time.
All right, copy all. Got it. I venture to say probably on something, right? Oh, you know that ear thing? That's going to be a. We need the helicopters to leave. I have a feeling that's coming. He did that thing like he can't hear. So I have a feeling LAPD is going to be like, oh, we need all the helicopters out of here. Well, this one does.
No problem, Patrick. I deeply appreciate you commenting, man. We love it. We love all the engagement. Thank you so much, Patrick.
The muzzle is, yeah.
Wisdom and chaos. Yes, you are correct. I'm sorry, but this is actually going to be my maybe third or fourth time explaining. Yes, the video is currently not live. Maybe by this time, it's probably been about an hour and 10 minutes since the live actually ended. When I first saw it and when I got everything going up and running, it was currently live at the time. And now we're treating it, and all I did was just start it from the beginning and we're experiencing it at real time. Sorry if I'm stumbling over my words a little bit. I got my daughter, as I keep mentioning. She's climbing, jumping, grabbing my beard on me, and I'm also trying to pay attention to what's going on here.
Thank you. It's back. That was quick. Thank you. I forgot the name of the. It was a cartoon. 10 to the picture. It was the Sandman and Jack Frost, and this guy looks like Santa Claus from the cartoon.
All right, again, guys, I'm not too sure what happens at the end, and I didn't catch the chase at all. As soon as I seen the live, sorry, as soon as I seen the caption at rather police standoff in Los Angeles Costco parking lot, I went ahead and set my streaming setup up, and we're reacting to it real time. Only difference is that I started it over from the beginning, and I'm choosing to invite in other people's opinion to the matter. So, if you guys have any thoughts, questions on the situation, maybe you're from around the area and you can give a little context of where exactly this is at. I know I grew up in Los Angeles a little bit, and I remember there was a Costco maybe about 15 minutes from the airport. I'm not sure if this is the one, 15 minutes from LAX. Sorry. I'm not sure if this is the same Costco, and this was over 20 years ago, guys. Have anything to say, please drop it in the comments, man. We love that here.
I guess if we're live someplace, they're probably like, "Hey, what are you doing, man?" I'm like trying to get my internet to work so I can join you guys. Nope. Right to the little satellite and the SOS. I wonder if that's Sputnik on my phone. Oh. What's Iron Man's name in the Tony Stark? If I had Tony Stark money and Tony Stark resources, I think I'd have Sputnik in my apartment. The original. Of course I do. Michelle, hello. Of course. I'm not
All right,
going
guys,
anywhere.
weapons are out. Weapons are out, and I believe the
Thank you
gentleman
for keeping me
that
from
appears to be a
my
white male that's sitting inside the van, I believe he does have a weapon as well, or something that appears to be a weapon. Maybe that's what's heightening senses, or maybe that's what required the response of so much
I don't know,
police.
maybe.
Let's see what's
Let's
going
wait till
on.
the show's over, then we can move around a little bit. I have a feeling that this is some sort of social worker. Oh, yeah, and then be stuck over there. Right. Oh, I hear you. Between you and I, unless they beanbag him, which I don't think they will because he can retreat into the bus. Trying to figure out what it is. It is a bus. Can retreat into his domicile. Uh, so I don't think they're going to do much. I think they're going to wait for him to actually get out and create some distance. Yeah. And if we're live somewhere, it's criminal threats. Criminal threats. That's from LAPD and our assignment desk. Yeah. True. Yeah, and even if it's like what it says on the hood is something like, basically do toxicology when I'm dead. And on the other side, on the driver's side door, right. And on the other side, eh, yep, he's got it's a, what's that called? Poster board. And we can't really read it, but it's basically the same thing. Oh, I was going to say, I hope that doesn't go that direction. I don't think it will. He seems pretty peaceful. Right? You think it's a beer? I think it's a Coke. Yeah. I think he's got a cola down there. Maybe it's a Coca-Cola, not a Pepsi. Could be a Dr. Pepper. Could be the DP. Yeah, they mentioned already command post, so you know this is. Could you imagine if that's your car, like right next to him, and you're just like, it's like you hope you got enough, you got that little bit of extra so you can get an Uber home, try to come back in a couple hours. Get home, clean the cat box, you know, do your stuff. Could be. Like the chase, maybe. What? I know they're doing training. Exactly. Is the other person even more basic on his calls? Like weird things like air to air, like you know, air, yeah, air 7 on air to air. Yeah. Okay, that was on Friday. Maybe it's a different guy. The Guardians. The Guardians. That's the movie that I'm talking about. The animated movie that I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure it's The Guardians. That's interesting. You know what? Maybe this is like his spot. You know, maybe this is like a little homeless, like parking area.
Definitely had to add that. Definitely had to add that in there. Rather, man, I see your comment. Appreciate you, man.
No, no, it's a station wagon, but it's kind of a classic. Yeah, Dylan was getting a little. It was a long day. It was a long day, and it was late in the afternoon. It was no, I think no. That's what I'm saying. He was just the calls were annoying him. He had an opinion. That's the best I can do. He just had an opinion. Yeah. I don't think we could physically even do that. We're going to need fuel between now and then. What? Never. Hey, I almost had an excuse today because I literally, the alarm did not go off. I'm just glad I did the, hey Siri, what time is it? Because I was like,
Hey guys, if you're just joining in, it appears to be a apparent standoff after
yeah,
a chase in that big white van right there. Sorry, I didn't know what to call it, whether it's a van or, but it looks like
oh,
a
it said
van now. I'm able to see
4:45. I
more
was
of it.
just like, oh man,
Kind
I'm
of
not
looks
going
like
to
a
be
bus
there.
too, you know. But yeah, the van, the white van. Apparently the suspect has written on the front of his van and on the inside
Feed the
windshield,
rodents, jump in the
toxicology.
shower.
Check my body and this van. Not sure what he's planning here.
But I still had time to stop for Starbucks, so it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. Wasn't like that kind of emergency. Oh. You almost kind of think you could just walk up to him. Top of the hour for KCal. Is that back on the net or non-net? Operating with no net?
Hello, Ashley. Not a hostage situation from what it appears to look like. I believe there was a police chase. Not sure what started that, but the police chase ended up to this Los Angeles Costco parking lot. And I believe the male inside, the white male, has a gun possibly drawn, or maybe the heightened sense of the police officers is due to the message that's written all over his vehicle. It states toxicology, check my van in my body when I'm dead. Not sure what that means. Let's get back into it.
All right, I'm not even going to try anymore. Keep looking at the phone, and it's just SOS. What about college? Oh. Okay, it's got it. Usually, if it's on 9, it's on 6. But I'll flip back and forth. I mean, it's nothing but touching the radio. It's 6. Los Angeles. Oh, sorry. I remember that. Hang on. They're on us.
Hello, Ashley. This is actually, I believe that's how you said, Ashley. Yeah. Hello, Ashley. Yeah, I believe this is taking place in a Los Angeles Costco
Looks like he
parking lot,
doesn't want to step off the bus. It's like
followed
something's
by a
bothering
police chase. Not sure what
property and wants to shut us
originally
off.
initiated all of this, but this apparent gentleman seems to have a message that he wants to leave for everybody nearby. Let's see what's going on.
Copy all. I think the social worker has made her way up to the front. Yeah, she's. It looks like he's in pretty good shape, you know, overall. I wouldn't want to mess with him. Tolly. Ah, I had internet for a second, split second. Ugh. Costco parking lot standoff. I like it. Eh, either that or he's probably just like, oh, it's giving us a nice break. You know? Right. Let's sidestep a little to the right. I just want to see get some shots of the social worker doing social worker stuff. I also want to see if she makes her way closer to him. Yep, there she is. Tell me she's not reading notes. I'm just going to stay away from all this. I don't know how complicated her job is. Perfect. Thanks, man. I don't know why we don't have Wi-Fi in the helicopter. Maybe somebody should write the station. Be like, hey, why don't you have Wi-Fi in the helicopter? And then maybe we can get Wi-Fi in the helicopter. I don't know. I don't know. I, I was I was hoping that maybe I could get the password for 7's helicopter, so when they get close enough, I could just use theirs. Or for that matter, 4 or 5, right? I mean, they've got Skylink as well. I don't know if they have Skylink for internet. Yeah, tomorrow it's definitely going to be some aspirin before I come to work.
Want to appreciate again
Yeah, man,
everybody
my
who
shoulder.
joined the live stream. Again, want to appreciate everyone who joined. All 19 of you right now. I believe it was a little bit more. I think we topped off at about 30 maybe. Thank you guys. Appreciate you for coming to the channel. I believe the live stream is actually going to end here pretty soon because when I when I went back to check the original video, I believe it said something around about an hour, I believe. Thought it was 49 minutes, but I see we're about 8 minutes over that right now. So let's just watch it a little bit more, see if something exciting happens, guys. And if not, we're going to end the live stream. And I'll kindly invite you guys to go check this out. I believe this is off of Fox. Let me check. I believe this is Fox's YouTube. Yeah. This is Fox. So you could obviously go there and watch the whole thing in its entirety. And maybe even the alleged police chase that was prior to this. Thank you, guys.
Boom, 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 boom. Come on, buddy. I'm doing you a favor by not coming over to talk to you because I am contagious and I don't want to infect you. Oh, I don't know. This guy's probably going to go into a psych ward or something, if we even have any. Fernando's also, I'm sorry, Francisco's also getting tired of this. He's got some opinions. I heard him in the background. You are offline. Yes, I am offline. I have somebody that's texting me a lot of texts about opinions, and I think I think if she was here, she would walk over there and bring this to an end. Just walk right over there.
I would appreciate if all 20 of you guys could give me a like. It would definitely help the channel.
Water looks
Please give me a
delicious.
like. And my long form content, my pre-recorded content, I promise is definitely more professional than this. This was I seen it and I decided, hey, might as well try something. Don't have too many live streams on the
I
channel.
guess. I
Let's
don't
go
know
ahead
what's
and live
going on.
stream
I
this.
honestly don't.
But if you guys can, please run up that like button. I
Adam's
would
still here.
definitely appreciate it. I kindly invite you guys to go check out my pre-recorded content. Like I say, I'm not really used to this. This is my first time doing something like this. We definitely appreciate you guys. We cover all types of discussion-based topics. Please give a like to the channel and a subscribe too if you don't mind. Come check out our other content. Thank you guys so much.
Me too.
What the heck is definitely Andrew. So apparently what's going on, it was an
Do you?
apparent police chase in Los Angeles. The gentleman there in the van, and on the front of the van and on the inside he has written toxicology,
These guys are
check
getting
my
interesting.
body in van when I'm dead. Not sure what he has planned or what he think is going to happen. Maybe suicide by police, who knows?
Ever notice how
But
cops
they
are very
they've been sitting in this position like this for about
they're
an
always
hour,
touching
a
each
little bit
other,
over an hour now.
you know?
Nothing has really
No,
escalated.
I'm serious.
Some An apparent gentleman has walked away from the van, but no police have made contact with this gentleman other than maybe a few yells and
Never.
the megaphone, you know. So far, nothing is going on. As he
Absolutely
sits
dumb.
there nonchalantly, police are there waiting for him to
But
give up.
I think it's it's like a reassuring thing or oh, yeah. Oh, my phone's doing something. Let me see if I can get to the YouTubes. I doubt it. Man, everybody left. Okay. Let me use my left hand for a little bit. that, that that's a quote that shouldn't make the internet. Oh, my shoulder is on fire. I honestly think just some aspirin probably be able to do it. I've taken nothing, and I think what the real mistake was this morning. Instead of just leaving it alone, I was like, squeezing it and just trying to find that spot, and it just made it worse. This guy wanted was a little attention, and now he's got a lot of attention, and he's going to take advantage of it. Right? What? I guess they're starting to let people back into the parking lot because. Oh no, these are officers. These are officers. Never mind. No, these are officers. They're all officers. See, they're making their way over here. Negotiators could be. Oh, crime tape.
All right, folks. So we got some extra. It appears some extra squad cars coming in, not squad cars, but unmarked vehicles. Pretty sure they're police coming into the situation to offer some kind of help. I'm not sure which division they're from. Maybe they're a little bit more like a negotiation squad, maybe. Maybe it's all for theatrics to a scare tactic, if you will.
Not enough. We should leave.
My boy
Probably about
Spliff
an
Mode.
hour.
How you doing, man? How you doing, Toke?
Oh, really? We're good?
Spliff Mode. Everyone go check out Spliff Mode as well. My boy.
I think we're the. No, we got somebody else is still here. Yeah, a couple of the other stations bailed. Ugh. It is boring. This guy's like all, yeah, the food court's like right over there. Yeah, they got hot dogs for like $1.50 and a Coke. Yeah, yeah, they got Coke now. Yeah, and a piece of pizza. And the good hack is, oh, did he close the door? Oh man, maybe he's getting cold. Yes, you're the best. Tell Kyle it's all his. Kyle, it's all yours, buddy. Handle it.
All right, guys, it appears to be
Right?
over. Like I said, man, I appreciate everybody coming in here. Toke, I see you, man. I appreciate you, Spliff Mode, man. Everybody else, thank you so much for joining. Subscribe, like. Please give this a like, guys. Please. This is, like I said before, this is my first time doing anything like this. Normally, I do pre recorded content. Thank you, guys. Peace.